Hello, this is a part of a tomato variety trial. Every year I do some new varieties of different crops, and this is the Rutgers Schermerhorn tomato. I'm a big fan of Rutgers tomato. I grow Rutgers every year. I started growing it in 2021, and I was very impressed by the amount of yield. Like, I was growing something similar. I think it was a Roma. Next to Rutgers, I had two raised beds, and I had Rutgers in the next raised bed. Uh, and this Roma had a lot of blight pressure. It suffered at every stage. We had to keep spraying it with Serenade Garden, the bio fungicide, every week to keep it alive. Meanwhile, the Rutgers in the raised bed right next to it, like just like 1 feet away, had no problem. So I was very impressed by it. It was like a no-brainer. Like I was a brand new person growing tomatoes, and it truly impressed me. And this is newly invented Rutgers. So it seems Rutgers tomato was like a. It was not only famous with me. It seems like it was very famous all over the United States for a reason. Back in sometime in 1900s, more than 80 to 85% of the tomato crop all across United States, every state together collective, was this one tomato, Rutgers. And over time, people were a big fan of it. They started growing it in their backyards everywhere, and they crossbreeded it because it's an open pollinated seed. They just let it crossbreed with anything growing next to it. So it probably crossbred with some beefsteak tomato, some F1, some F2 hybrid, some other open pollinated, and it kind of lost its. It kind of detracted from its original qualities. It just lost some good characteristics. It got diluted, basically, the strain. And there were numerous strains of Rutgers available in the market because everybody started growing them for seeds, and they were all crossbred in different ways, and these seeds had different characteristics. So we probably had like hundreds or thousands of different Rutgers seed strains. And so the scientists, they realized, why not do something interesting? If we can get hold of the parents of Rutgers, we can reinvent it. See, they found the parent, the Marglobe, and some other JTD tomato or something. I'm not very sure about the second one. It starts with a J. So anyways, they did a project in Rutgers University. Some botanical scientists, they did some breeding project with the parents of Rutgers, the original parents, and they created some 200 varieties of tomato plants out of this breeding program. And they selected two plants basically out of this whole program. They named it Rutgers 250 and Rutgers Schermerhorn based on different things like whether it starts producing early, does it produce a lot of tomatoes, is it very uniform, is it very disease tolerant, is it very stress tolerant, like heat tolerant, water stress, fertility stress, I don't know, maybe some other things. They thought about different things, these scientists, and they selected these two. So I'm trialing this. Like I was like, why not? I was very impressed with Rutgers until last year, but I realized like the fruit size of Rutgers starts tapering off as the plant grows in height. Like you always find the biggest Rutgers tomatoes at the bottom of the plant, and as it goes higher and higher, it starts tapering off. So it seems this plant tries to mitigate that problem. It kind of tries to have uniform size all over the canopy. That's the only reason I selected it. So I started this sometime in early March inside my house in this Zone 5, Michigan, on a seeding tray. It was a 80, sorry, not 80, it was a 60 cell seeding tray. I just crowd planted a lot of seeds in every cell, and I just raised it, and I just removed them, like kind of purging a lot of roots in the process, and I just stuck them in the ground sometime in early March. I just gave some mycorrhizae while planting, as well as some organic fertilizer, something like the Espoma type. I just planted it, That's all I did. I've been irrigating it every day and I staked it. I haven't fertilized it in a long time, except some 3 days ago I gave it a fish fertilizer after such a long time, like the whole month of May, whole month of June, and up until sometime in July 22nd I didn't fertilize it with anything. So it's doing a really good job for not even fertilizing it regularly. Maybe if I had fertilized it even more, I don't know, who knows. Like, there are a lot of flowers which didn't convert into fruits. Probably they would have all converted or something. Anyways, so I'll give you guys an update sometime later. It's going to be a couple of months for them to turn red. Probably these plants will look different by then. So this is all we have for now. Rutgers Schermerhorn tomato. There's not a lot of YouTube videos on this since it's a brand new variety, so I thought I would just record one. I was looking for one before growing it to get an idea of what it looked like. So this is a close-up view. I'm trying to get you guys closer.